Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SLR. It's round 7. We're heading to Imola, and we have a session in store for you, starting with short qualifying. Joining me on comms this evening is the legend himself, Lepson. Hello, Lepson. How are you today?
Good evening, good evening. I'm fine, bro. How are you? Are you excited for this grid
I'm
on
very
this
excited. This is the
track?
highlight of my pitiful week. This is what I look forward to. This is what it's all about. We're going racing laps, and
Oh,
seeing some drivers already heading out on track, and I think John Waits is the first out on track, so let's have a look at him as he makes his way through Sector 1. What do you think of this track, Laps? Very fast track, very much favoured by the drivers.
yeah, it's a really nice track with really difficult sector 2, I think. But it's also very hard to overtake, but you got a very long straight where in the new regulation you will run out of battery. But yeah, we still in 25 on the game, so we might not see that. And we see some slipstreaming, like in the Slipstream Racing League. And the wing will open on the back still, so on the straight if you're in a second. So I think it's very good racing. I had my debut in comms here with you, Chief. So
Oh yes, I remember
my
that.
very
Yes.
first. Yeah, you remember that. So Mr. Waits is gonna start his outlap.
Yeah.
Last in the lobby, but first out of the pit lane.
Last in, first out, yeah. But before he starts his lap, I just want to say the driver's standings is looking sublime. It's Christian at the top, 110 points, but just behind him with 108 points is Percy Gilly. McKender, 87 in the Ferrari. His
Oh,
teammate in P4, Touge, has got 83 points. And yeah, looking at constructors, Ferrari top of the standings, 145 points, but McLaren not far behind. 131 is Christian and Eagle, with Red Bull on 120 points. So both championships looking good as I'm watching John Wick flying for the first
ooh.
chicane and the second chicane, so looking pretty good so far. He's yeah, he looks like he means business today, Laps.
Yes, John Wick seems very pacey, but I saw a yellow flag and I was going to white. Eagle went straight on, so that's an interesting one. I hope he had his practice in, but that was an interesting one. But let's go back to Mr. John Wick, and this Eagle goes in front of him. Let's see if he's paying attention. He's cutting the chicane to not be in traffic. That's good from Eagle. So let's see the last one. This is a very interesting left lap because it's downhill, and you really need to brake early, or you will hit the gravel like Eagle did earlier. And find the power as soon as possible. Outcome. Oh, that's just on the line. It's just valid. Let's see what the time is. It's a 14.7. I have no idea what good times are. How about you, Chief?
Yeah, I'm thinking 14 lows. Maybe the fast guys will get into the 13s, and we're seeing RRC 17.9. So, or sorry, or 14.7. Sorry, I don't know where it's 17.9. But yeah, he goes P2 with that. Lars of the Red Hell Lovers off pace at the minute, 117.5. We're gonna get a lot of times coming in here, pretty thick and fast. As Flash, the fast Italian, 14.5. So yeah, it looks like we're heading down to the low 14s on this one, Labs.
Yeah, we might be in the high 13s if I know this grid and I still see what cannonballs need to finish their first laps. So I will, on this time based, I will predict a 13.7. What do
Yeah.
you wanna?
Yeah, we might get this 13.7 soon. Christian about to cross the line. It is a
Oh, okay, okay.
13.4. Oh my
Yeah,
word.
yeah, yeah.
Was not
Oh
expecting that.
man, always exaggerating that guy, right? It's insane. It's insane. But that's a great time for Mr. Christian. So let's see on the new guys. We got some new guys on board, Chief.
Yep, we sure
Mr.
do.
State Farm Agent. Ooh, that didn't seem. That seems a bit sloppy what he did. So we can see his time after, but this will not be the greatest lap of all, I think. It's not gonna put him on pole. And Schietto from the Italy, right? I think he's Italian. Ooh, he sliced through the last corner to go onto the straight to set his first time. It's gonna be a 17.3, yes.
Yeah,
But
and
yeah, look
he
at we still need to get
yeah, he had
two.
Shiletto
What?
had 20% ERS left in the tank, so you can definitely maximize that ERS a bit more. on his subsequent follow-up runs. McKender went P2 there as he crossed the line. Who else have we got out there? Percy Gelly yet to cross the line. He is currently in sector 2, I believe. Touge as well out there in
Touge
sector
gonna
3.
finish now. Yeah.
Eagle goes
Left.
Yep.
Left for Touge. Let's see. It seems that he missed the apex a little there. Might be on purpose, might not. But it's just a banker. It's probably in 14.8. I think Touge can do better, my friend. And I saw Eagle a bit laggy on his first outlap, so I don't know what happened, but...
Yeah, currently watching. Oh, it's Percy Gelly and Valdez going through Aqua Minerale.
Agua Minerale.
Agua Minerale.
Wow. Yeah, it's just very... It sounds very fancy just for probably flat water, but yeah. Right? It's probably just, huh? Like they say in Spanish, singas or congas. So.
Okay, I'll trust you on that one. Eagle goes coming out of the final corner. He looks like he's going to peel into the pit, so he doesn't sit
First take him out to dinner, bro, to ram him like that from the back. But yeah, let's... Eagle.
Yeah, he's
I thought he was... I thought already he was lagging on his outlap.
He's having issues, but yeah, that's not good for him. He's going to pretty much start last in this session. John Witz is out on track again. Let's have a look at him.
Jeez, he needs to be as fast as joining lobbies, then he's out on track, bro. It's insane.
Yeah, and this is his lap actually. He's about to... Oh, he's in the pits, so he's in bad on that lap. He wasn't going faster, it seems. P4 for him.
Kid says ghosting is on. Sorry for interrupting you, but the enable griefing might be the ghosting cheat.
I don't know. We'll find out.
It's Kid saying it, so.
Yeah, well, you know, we know that whatever he says is false.
True. But do we need to remake the lobby if that's true? Or?
No, we just ignore Kid.
Okay, can I delete this message like it didn't happen?
Yeah, ban him from chat. Yeah, he's like he's a prankster. You can't trust him.
Oh, April Fools! Whoa! Yeah, exactly. He almost fooled me, bro. Wow. Did you saw any of the esports? I didn't, but because I'm not in the.
Some of it, yeah, it was interesting.
Was it fun racing or was it like the boring usual?
It was alright. Yeah.
I will watch some back if I have time. I don't have time, but I think he did, right? I saw he won a race.
Did he win? No, I don't know.
The Dutchies, bro. What's happening with the Dutchies? Like, huh?
I don't know. I think they're just.
They had a meme in the Netherlands that there was a recycle bin in the middle of the city where everybody can put their Red Bull stuff in, you know. That's kind of funny. We're out, guys. It's over.
The dream is over. But let's have a look at the Aston Martin of Pep Mapman. He is making his way through the penultimate corner, and one more corner to go. Want to carry the momentum through, hit that curb. Back end gets squirrely on the exit. That's not going to help him on the run down to the start finish line, but it's a short run. That's good enough for P4. So he joins Flash, his teammate, on the second row of this grid so far. So good showing from the Aston Martin guys so far.
And one is on the lap right now, just in front of his teammate, is Chieto, in front of Di Cristale. So let's see what the Italian boys are gonna do. And also Super Mac has started this lap, so that, and Christian just started, so we're gonna have some laps in, Mr. Chief. And we got a laps in the boot. Oh man, I'm on fire.
Ho ho ho.
Oh ho ho ho.
Oh, yellow
the first one is gonna.
Yeah.
It's Aston. Yeah. So Chieto is on his first, like, real lap, I guess, because the 17 is not gonna cut it for today. Let's see. He's 11,000. It might be his actual pace. He's 11,000 up on his time. But now there's an Aston Martin in front of him who's going to the side. I might have seen him ghost or not. I don't know for sure. But...
Yeah, a lot of traffic out there. A lot of traffic. Don't be mentioned
So
ghosting again,
he
please.
keeps it. Sorry. He keeps it in fourth in the last sector. That's it, and it might be his pace, but he got a good last sector and he's improving by 6 tenths. And now we got Crystals who's going again, or just said it this lap. A lot of times are flying in right now. It's
Yeah,
Patman. Yeah,
I was
go
going
on.
to say McKender. I joined him on board, but he's invalidated as Christian goes across. He improves on his pole position lap, 13.2. That's going to take some beating. Yeah, McKender closes to him, but he invalidates his second run. Who else we got out there? It looks pretty pacey. I think Touge is making his way through the final sector, the final chicane. It's always quite rough, isn't it? That final chicane. It never looks quite tidy, but you have to kind of get it messy with that to cut the corner and carry as much speed through as possible. He's through the penultimate corner. Oh, he runs wide there. Lucky to get away with that. And just a short run down to the start finish line, and he crosses it, goes. Oh, he doesn't improve on his time, so stays P7 for now.
Yeah, Eagle's in the chat.
Persigilli P2.
Ooh, Persigilli, what a driver. That's really a big win for SLR that he joined our league. Very fun to watch always. But Eagle is in the chat saying his force feedback is working again, but he got like DNF'd in the quali session. If he might can get control in the race. Do you know anything about that?
No.
Thank you for the inside information, Chief. So it's weights on a lap, Chief. I think he's very fast, and I know John Wick. I drove a lot against him. If he has it, he has it on tracks, and it seems like he had some practice in for this, but this is not a good lap for him. He's 1.8 seconds down on his time. So.
This is not it.
Housey is battling another car on track. Okay, the Mer. And State Forward Agent and General Kenobi are the new guys, right? If I'm correct.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And they seem a bit off pace, but it's early in the season yet, and they joined like last minute, if I'm recalling that correctly, in the lobby. So
yeah, I think they joined the server yesterday, so it'll be interesting to see how they do. But it'd be good to get your first race under your belt, and hopefully they don't mess it up for anyone else out there on track. I did warn them not to impede anybody in quali, but with the ghosting off, it may well come back.
Don't mention. I don't know what you mean. I don't know that word. But Shieto. Now Shieto is also a known member. Mr. Eagle Ghost. You're wrong there. He's not a new guy.
Yeah, get your facts right, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I dare you.
Come on, bro.
Here with your accusations.
He's on his home track. Shieto in the Acqua Minerale, yeah. And what do we got more on this track? We got more corners, like Evaluente, what's it called? Sorry, man, I cannot alt tab out to.
I have not a clue. I only know Acqua Minerale.
And what's it called? The double chicane, the left right.
It's called the double chicane.
Ah, yeah, that's thanks, bro.
But just you said with an Italian accent, so.
Double chicane, yeah? Yeah, that's it.
The double chicane.
Oh man. Hopefully our friend Crystal's not watching this back.
Yeah, thankfully we don't have any Italian drivers. Wait a minute. Oh, Eagle saying he did a 14.2. Well, that would have been good enough for P6 right now.
Yeah, Eagle Ghost says a lot of stuff, you know. He's talking the talk, but does he walk the walk? That's the no, just kidding, bro. I'm not roasting the chat anymore. I'm stopping. Okay, sorry. Yeah. This kid is asking why the comms is roasting the chat. Sometimes you guys deserve it, bro.
Okay, well let's have a look at the session again. I mean, everybody's done pretty much a bunch of runs already. They've got time enough for one left. Christian currently leading the way, 4 tenths ahead of Persigilli. with some drivers struggling to keep their lap times valid. I'm watching Larson right now. He is yet to put a time on the board. He's going to cross the line now. It is good enough for P11, 116.3. He will not have time for another run.
Pep is pushing Mischief.
Pepe? Who?
Yeah, he's a 10. Pep, my man. Eh?
All right.
He's pushing. He's more than a 10th up on his time actually, and he has already a representative tie. So he going down to the lefty. Oh, to the left, on the throttle as soon as possible. Seems good. Seems that it's gonna be an improvement. Gonna be a top 4 time, is it?
Oh,
ooh,
nice.
Very close.
Nice.
Yeah, very good lap. Very good lap.
Tidy for those last 2 corners. Yeah, a lot of momentum can be gained there, as we just saw. Crystal's out on a lap. We've got Schletto out on a lap. We've got McKender out on his hot lap, or sorry, out lap. Touche as well, out lap. Christian leaving it rather late. I think he's just about to come out of the pits now. So yeah, he will be across the line pretty much last, I would say, or around about.
Crystal's improved, I guess, but he's now P7, so good for him on his home track.
Yeah, that's all the Italian guys in P5, P6, P7.
Insane. Such a groupie kind of people, right?
Yeah.
But it's something with the variante, right? I remember. The double chicane, the left, the right, left, something variante. Yeah. FIFA.
Here we go. We've got a Ferrari coming out of the last corner.
Ooh, Horsey invited.
I'm gonna have a look at McKender on board as he crosses the line. He's engaging a rest before he starts his lap. Try to give himself enough momentum all the way down this long straight and into the first chicane. And it's balls to the walls laps as he swings into the left, cutting the left and right apex and carrying all that speed round to the second chicane here. And this one I always find a bit harder because the second, the right hand turn, you have to slow down quite considerably. You can run out wide there, but McKenna doing it just nicely, using all the track there and curb as well. And this double left-hander, very much a favourite. Oh, it's so easy to go invalid, and he just about keeps it on track there. Looked a bit squirrely for there, and cutting the track once again for Aqua Minerale, getting away with it. This one's a big one though, the slow chicane. Let's see how he does. Cutting the first apex a lot, second one missing it a little bit just to keep the car under control, and looks like a decent enough lap here as he got 2 corners left to navigate in sector 3. Kender hustling the car through that final corner on the priority.
That looked good.
Yeah, and he's got a little bit of rest just to get him to the line. That's a 113.6.
Nice one.
P2 in the dying moments of this session. That was just what he needed.
Christian seems almost a 10th up on his time. Does he gonna set a 12 now away, right? He cuts all of the something variante, and now he's going only the left. Does he gonna do a low 13 or... Oh, that seems very slidey though. But I saw the time split. He's still on a good lap. He's still on a screamer. Let's go, Christian. Oh
wow,
my
what
God.
A lap. And Percigelli abandons his lap, so he will not be able to contest that pole. And I think that's pretty much our grid. Laps is State Farmer Agent across the line, still P15 for him. I think RC's the only guy out there on track at the minute. He has invalidated his lap, so yeah, that is our grid, ladies and gentlemen. And Christian once again taking pole position. It's been plenty of poles, but as we saw last race, it doesn't always go Christian's way. He needs a strong finish today to further cement his place in P1 in the Drivers' Championship.
Yeah, I put him on the UC list for after the race because this is abnormal fast, Chief. So
6 times, right? That's huge. Oh, you know, it's not the longest track either, so yeah, that's quite the margin. Quite the margin.
That's a statement.
That's a statement
from the farm agent. But let's see, Christian. I mean, you gotta take the UC from him, right, Chief?
Me?
Yeah.
Why that? Oh.
You are like the social worker, right? You can do it.
Yeah, okay.
because this is abnormal fast from Christian. He's in front of 2 Finnish guys, Makender and Pesegeli. And then we got Waits with a very quick time as well, also in the 13s. Then we got the Italian boys. And then we got Tugay. Is Tuccia Tugay? And another Italian in P8. And Hausi in P9. And then we got the American flag for Phoenix Gecko. And then Chief will scroll down for your favorites. Look at it. Lars in P11, by the way. Quick shout out. That seems like a good time. He's not the qualifier I know, so he's more a racy kind of guy. So yeah, good fun. And it's pouring. No. Oh, man. Seems very dry, Chief.
Yep, looks like it's going to be a nice Scorchio day in Italy.
Hey, what?
Scorchio, that's how you say hot in Italian.
Oh, grazie mille.
Grazie tutti.
Grazie ragazzi. Cosa Ferrari? Now, Ferrari is this the track from Ferrari?
Yeah?
Or is it like, no? Yeah, is it this one?
No, it's not really. I mean, San Marino is technically its own country, and that's where Imola is.
A bit like the same like Northern Ireland.
Like Monaco, almost, you know? Monaco is like in France, but it's only. Country.
And Northern Ireland is also the same.
Let's
right?
not go there.
It's in Ireland.
It's complicated.
Okay. Okay. This is some crazy commentary you're getting from Kit. Okay. I guess thanks, bro. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully it's entertaining. I mean.
Yeah, we're trying.
It slips, so it has to be entertaining, right?
They took me out of the basement because to do my little trick tonight. So took some of my free spare time to watch you guys race. So give me a show.
And they're off.
Yeah, it's Christian leading into turn 1 with Makende behind him. Very driving paradey, bro. Very paradey.
Yeah. So look at the tires laps. All drivers on mediums. That is a rare sight. Usually you get one guy to try something different, but everybody going for mediums here. So looking like the strat will be the typical medium hard strat. But of course, safety cars are always not too far away. Although we haven't had too many of them this season. We did have a few last race.
In SLR they are, because it seems, yeah, they were in Saudi or what? Because Saudi is the track where it normally is bugged, right? Like too much happening, like.
Yeah, I mean
Monaco.
there was one in Saudi, but I think for most of the races this season we've not had many full safety cars, just VSCs galore. And Christian's setting a really fast formation lap
yeah,
here.
I see that. Yeah.
This man cannot go slow. It's just against his nature to go slow, I think.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, this track is very like the pace of the whole track. It's very high because you need to follow very closely, and the corners are like on the limit in the middle sector. So you need to be very sharp there, because otherwise you're gonna lose your DRS, and then you're out on this track because the straight is so long.
Yeah.
And it's just one DRS zone, but it's enough to make a gap, you know?
Yeah, true, yeah. I know. I'm looking at Eagle. It looks like Eagle is back in the session, but he's...
Oh, that's lovely.
He's getting his car up to speed here as he is the last car to take up his grid spot. He comes out of the final quarter, so yeah, we're about to get underway laps. You're about to do your thing. I'll sit back and munch on some popcorn here.
Yes, my favorite Belgian driver of the grid is now joining. Yes, that's nice. So there we go, guys. San Marino, Imola, 16 cars, all the same dream. Wait, what? Why are you laughing?
It was burning, sorry.
There we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And away we go, and there's Christian who got his car to the inside the car, but it's a perfect start for Makender, and Makender takes the outside to P1 at the moment. Christian is battling on the inside, and I see some cars flying up on each other. I don't know what happened there, but it's Makender who goes in first, and it's Persegeli now try to battle him for P2 by Christian, but it's not happening. And everybody seemed unharmed through the first 4 corners, but there's one car on the grid, is Julian. I saw him joining less
Oh, and
late, but
there was
he
some
seems...
contact there. Touge and Flash. Flash got one wheel on the dirt, and it was enough to lose momentum. And he's all the way down into P14. And there is some contact there. Someone's missing some front wing, and I think it was an Alpine. I think it might have been Phoenix Gecko.
It's Lars. It's Lars.
Oh, it's Lars. Okay, so yeah, there's some weird stuff happening at the back end of the grid, but up front, McKender taking the lead in the race. What a start from him, up to P1. Christian in P2 currently with Persigilli, and John Waits in the Red Bull, sitting nicely behind him. Touge as well, got a good start up to P6, and How RC P7 currently. So what a start from McKender, yeah.
Oh man, he was a rocket ship like the real F1 at the moment. And there's a full cost virtual safety car. But yeah, now we can take a breather. But oh man, like he was like the real Ferrari in real life. Like they're flying away from the start. It was like Christian was setting his car like Max-esque, like to the outside of the inside to cover it. But he was not quick enough to the inside to cover from the start of McKender. So very nice to see him lead a race again.
Yeah, and Eagle as well, up to P12, and you were right about Lars of the Red Hot Lovers missing a front end plate, but choosing to stay out for now.
Stay out, stay out. Okay, it might be a tactic. He might pending up on an early safety car soon. 2 weeks. Oh, it's green racing again. So
green,
yeah. Yeah. And I'm very happy that the G word might be on, because there's a car standing still in the last turn. So yeah, let's focus on the racing.
Yeah, and it looks like Phoenix Gecko up to P10. Larson's had a problem coming out of Aqua Minerale. That's put him under pressure as well from Flash, who had that early incident on lap 1. Trying to get by, though he cannot do it. This is not the place to overtake a car. You want to do it, you want to do it on the straight, and that straight is coming up. Giuliano is out of the session, so we've got our first retiree on track. And actually, oh my god, Christian's about to come out upon the retired car. Oh, and he's going to cause all... I think ghosting's off. I think ghosting is off.
Okay, let's hope it. I don't know what ghosting means, but it might be off. But we saw a lot of guys on the straight. But is there an overtake? Is that not like under a yellow flag that you get an illegal one? Or?
Well, Giuliano was actually going to be lapped there, so he was.
Yeah, but that, I think overtake under yellow flag is forbidden, I think. But
yeah, and you know what? I don't know what happened, but Christian is now P1. What happened there? Did you see that?
He overtook him on the end of the straight.
I totally missed that. Yeah,
so.
I was.
No problem, bro. It's all good. But the gap is now. Crystals is the end of the train, and then there's a gap to Phoenix and Lars. Lars trying to hang in there, but I don't think it's gonna work without missing an end plate. And I think Harsey and Crystals are just hanging into the top 6. And I think they gotta stay as long as possible, using everything on the straight to stay there, or on every exit on the straight to just stay with those guys, because Harsey is losing it already to Tuge.
Yep,
and now I see Shadow, standing still. He was trying to go to the pits, I guess? No. Oh man, I didn't.
John Waits. Something's happened to John Waits. He's off the track. It looks like it's from the first chicane. He's had an issue there, so he's dropped down a lot of positions. How RC, 3-second time penalty coming in. And oh my word, Pep Madman up to P4 and 1.2 off the lead pack here. So yeah, this has been an interesting first few laps in this race.
But look what happened, Chief. The top 3 is gone. So that they're out of the second. So they can make a pretty big gap to the rest of the field. And that's very painful for Mr. Tuch and Harsey and Crystals, who were just chilling in the train. Pep is gonna close the gaps together with Tuch, but Harsey is not gonna close it and got 3 seconds. So that must be the worst lap of him for this race, because he lost connection to the train and he got 3 seconds. So that's not great.
Yeah, so the lead pack. And yeah, Pep Man has got DRS this lap around, so that's perfect for him and Touge, who's not too far behind Pep Man. But yeah, Christian looks like he's in familiar territory here, leading the charge, leading this fast pack of drivers at top end of the grid. And yeah, he'll be comfortable in this spot. He is used to this pressure. And yeah, McKenna just needs to hang in there and just keep in DRS and manage that ERS. Oh, Crystal's, and it's how RC's off track, so Crystal's up to P6, so how RC is struggling big time in these opening laps.
Yeah, Crystals is now in a league of his own, like saying nobody in the neighborhood, like not behind him, not in front of him, and we got a separate train of Tooch and Crystals. Oh no, who is it? Pep and Crystals. They gotta try to catch the top train, but it's gonna be hard because it's only a small straight to the next DRS detection zone. Let's see if they're gonna get it. Oh, there's 3 seconds for Phoenix Gecko. They might. I think the detection is here, right, Chief? If I'm correct.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
No wing for Batman. It's not open. Look how much he's losing on the straight. 4, 5, 6 tenths. Yeah. It's really Tooch.
So Flash gonna go for a move here in RC. RC, who we've seen struggle in that previous lap. Getting overtaken by Flash, who's now up to P7. Lost a lot of time behind RC, and yeah, Speedy's saying ghosting is on, but should be off. I don't know. I'm not convinced, but maybe he's right. He's a smarter man than me, so shouldn't doubt him.
Yeah, especially in GeoGuessr, so.
Pretty much everything, you know, at this point.
Oh, okay.
Age of Empires, GeoGuessr, probably Wordle. F1.
Nah, we might have him on Wordle, bro. We might have him.
Maybe.
But, yeah, we're looking after. But yeah, like you see what happened, Chief. Like the gap is now 1.5, and they're gonna go back to the straight again, and he's gonna lose 6 tenths again. It's so devastating for him to lose connection to the straight.
Yeah, it's so demoralizing, but it does give Touche some hope. Touche might be able to get something done here, but he's a bit too far behind this lap. But he does have Pep Man ahead, who will not get DRS, whereas Touche will be able to gain some time with DRS open. And Iceland joined the session.
Empty battery for Mr. Pepman, so he's like a sitting duck for Touche, who got 35 in the bin, and 16 for Pepman. But yeah, he's never gonna close that gap. It's only getting worse and worse, and Touche will try to overtake him and also ditch him, so let's see how that's gonna pan out. But shout out to Eagle Ghost, is already in P9. But oh, there's a collision in the back. I see 2 guys off together. Oh no, it's Larson and Lars of the Red Hot Lovers.
Oh no, man. The two Lars came together.
I think that might be at Lars's fault, but let's see that after the race.
No, I think it was Larson's fault.
Yeah, it must be like, oh man. But also an interesting thing, Chief, like if I scrolled about everyone and only Persegelius lights seem to flick from the fuel, so that's gonna be an interesting one maybe on the end.
Yeah, and he had the VSC, so he could have saved some fuel there, so he's obviously under fuel by quite a bit. Hopefully be able to get that under control. You don't want to be lifting and coasting on this track, but yeah, this front pack of 3, Percy, Gilly, Vikander, Christian, looking very similar on pace at this time. Lap 8 of 32 with a long way to go.
Yeah, and also like a little shout out to Mr. Pep Matman. What a progress he went to, Chief.
Yeah, amazing.
He's very, very fast. He went from tier 2, like winning it like last season, I guess.
Yeah.
And now, like in top 4 in tier 1, driving against Touch and all the big guys. Yeah, respect.
And we do have a battle forming for P9. Eagle Ghost and John Waits with Phoenix Gecko in tow, so they're all vying for those final points paying positions. And we have a yellow flag. That is the Mercedes of State Farm agent who is struggling on his debut performance here.
Yeah, he's new to the league. He today he shows up. So, but it's the first time, so gotta get. Maybe he didn't practice the track at all. So yeah, then it might be
That's
hard.
McKenna looking pretty close here, closer than I've seen him previously, and he's approaching the first chicane. Is he going to go for a move? He thinks about it, but yeah, opts to stay behind for now. He still has a lot of ERS in the tank though, so we may see a move coming up from McKenna. It looks like he's got himself up to speed nicely, and yeah, he's putting some pressure on Christian.
Yeah, it's good to see Salamine the dummy. I know a guy from some Ocean Chief guy who invented the dummy in racing. Like it's like the move when you want to go for, you just act like you're going for it, but then you go back. You know, it's really very.
We've got Eagle goes off track. Oh, big
Oh
moment there.
no!
Through the second chicane, he went wide into the dirt, and that's. Oh, and I think. Yeah, John Wick's able to get past him up to P9, and actually Phoenix Gecko as well, getting past Eagle. So that's a big mistake from Eagle, who needs all the points he can in a bid to help Christian win the Constructors title.
I can tell you he's missing an M plate as well, so that's not great. That's not great for his race, because he had a very good race from last, so now without an M plate in P11 trailing, maybe he can get past Phoenix and get back to John. Let's hope it. It would be. Oh, what's happening in front? Oh, it's the ghost car who got. I mean, the lap car was invisible, got overtaken. So that's nice for the racing, right, Chief? Right? Chief? Okay, you're still there. That's good, my friend. Yeah, the three guys in front are running with it, like expected. Is there any pit window that you know of? You're also not racing this year anymore, right?
Yeah, I'm not racing, so my race intel is not up to speed. So I don't know. I'm just gonna wing it and say lap 10 to 14 probably for ours.
Sounds good.
Oh, and Eagle is having a bit of a ding dong here with Phoenix Gecko in the Alpine. So that missing M plate for Eagle isn't hampering him his aggression, as he is still trying to go for moves. And this is for P10, so it is for a point as it stands right now. And I tell you what, look at McKenna, not as closely as he was previously behind Christian, as he has started to start-finish trade. And probably wants to use this opportunity just to store up a lot of ERS so he can make a mighty attack before they do hit that pit window.
Yes, I think Makenda is just chilling. He's fine with it, just doing his laps. Might undercut, and because the window is 13-14, is Kid saying, so that's interesting. Phoenix, who is going for it now, he might. Does he have damage? I don't know. It might be a genius undercut. Doesn't seem to have damage. At least there's no wing replace. So let's see how it's panned out. Let's watch his lap times, and it's gonna be an interesting one. Because he has 3 seconds, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, he does.
I'm not
indeed,
sure.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's see how that's gonna pan out. He's coming behind his teammate Lars, who's still driving with. Oh, I think now has no end plates anymore. Am I correct? I don't see any.
Yeah,
It
no
might be like that is the best downforce you can have, Chief. So sounds good. But Christian is. Ooh, he's pushing, mate. 9/10 starting on the straight. Oh,
yeah,
going
look
back
at
to
look how much ERS Christian has, and he is using a lot of it here on this start-finish rate. So this may indicate the pit window is indeed coming up for the lead pack. And yeah, McKenna too far behind for now to make a move. Yeah, Christian.
I don't think you. Oh, sorry.
I'll go for it.
I don't think you have to make a move in this part of the race, because now you can react on Christian. Am I right? Is that not the smart thing? And you can go like when he's staying out, you can go, right?
Yeah, true. You can try different things here. Yeah, I don't know what the optimal is, but yeah, we may see that. We may see that from the lead pack. Someone might decide to go early. Some might decide to stay out a bit longer. I know Touge can make his tires eke out a little bit more performance, so he may well stay out. We did see Flash there take over Crystals for P6, and we do have some pit stops playing out how RC and Eagle Ghost both into the pits for their hard tires.
I can tell you, Eagle Ghost got a front end plate back, so that's good to see.
Nice, yeah. So Phoenix Gecko now P9, and the top hard runner out there, he is 26.6 seconds behind P8.
I don't know what the pit window. I think it's not the longest, right? It's not one of the longest straight, but it might be like 22 seconds or something. So let's see how that's gonna pan out. It would be nice if he undercuts John Wick and Crystals. So let's see how that's gonna happen. From the front, everybody is staying out, playing the cat and mouse game. Yeah, what position would you prefer if you were racing like now, Chief? From the top three, like.
Honestly, I'd take any of those positions in Tier 1. It's not gonna happen
though. Come on, bro. Think strategical. You can do that.
I mean, typically you want to be in second position so you can make that final move on the final lap and just take the win away from the lead driver. But yeah, we're getting some bunch of drivers pitting in the midfield here. Flash, Crystals, all coming out of the pits. Our RC is that's...
Look at Phoenix. He's there.
Yeah, he's there, and these guys just came out around our RC, who's now been swamped, but he's got his tires up to speed already, whereas these guys on the cold hards might struggle a wee bit just at the start of this lap. But yeah, these guys were all running very closely together, so we may see fireworks in the midfield.
Christian is in, Macandra is in,
Persigeli
is out. Oh,
and
that's on purpose, Chief. Chief, that's on purpose, because he was last in the train, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. And as I say, Touge does tend to be able to make his tires last a little bit longer than everybody else, so that's why he stayed out, but we'll see how it pays off in a moment or two. Christian comes out of the pits then in P3 position, head of Makander, and Petman Man also coming out of the pits on those fresh hards in P5.
I think Phoenix Gecko did a very smart move to go early.
Ooh, and look at that. He's now fastest lap from her RC.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh man, I was you were talking, so I was not gonna interrupt, but I saw he already at Purple Sector 1, so he was flying. So now it's Eagle overtaking Lars on the straight, the end plate plus Lars. He's really banking on that safety car, and I think he might deserve it a bit, but let's see how that's gonna work. Eagle is gapping him very hard now.
Yeah, he is, and I'm just wondering, laps, because Persigeli obviously leading by 4.8 here, but he still has to pit. I mean, yeah, there we go, Touge in the pits. So Persigeli staying out, is this a mistake from him? Because, I mean, what is the gap now? 22, roughly 22 seconds. We're thinking pit stops might be around that. Is Persigeli, is this a great move from him, or is this undercut from Christian going to hand him the win? Is Persigeli's back end? Oh my word, he almost lost the car there. His tires are toast, so I think staying out this extra lap is going to cost him big time.
It's the second lap, Chief. He stayed out again.
Yep.
I don't see the reasoning behind it. He's now doing a Jarno Opmer, might as well stay out till the safety car, but you see, he has no grip lap, because now he got undercutted by Makander and Christian. Ooh. And it's very simple. Like, he will not gain that time back, but there's an interesting fact, by the way, Chief. Christian gapped Makander.
Oh yes, well spotted, Lepson, yeah, eagle-eyed Lepson.
That's an interesting one, a very interesting one.
That's why we pay you the big bucks.
He is.
Oh my word, watching Persigeli go for these last two corners, he's just throwing the car in, and the back end is not sticking. He will have the advantage of fresher tires than everybody else, but I don't think it was worth the delta loss he's going to experience here, as Christian will take the lead of this race again. But where Persigeli comes out is going to be a big, it's going to be very interesting. I think he's going to be too far behind, isn't he?
Yeah, like the pit lane is very long. If you're this slow in the pit lane, you want to go, 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 go. But there's already Makender. Like, yeah, it's a very strategical mistake, I think. And it's gonna cost him dearly. He's even behind Pep.
Yeah, there you go. That shows you the damage done with those extra laps out for Percy Gilly. Pep, my man, goes through, and Percy Gilly, 2 seconds, almost 2 seconds behind Pep, my man. So,
Yeah,
yeah, this has changed the whole complexity of this race.
yeah, and I like he might know something we don't, but I don't think so in this situation because.
Oh, RC and the Aston Martin Flash coming together. RC gets a bit of wheel contact there, send him out into the dirt, and it's an unsafe rejoin from him. As Crystals has to take evasive action, and they're going side by side all the way up the hill here. Who's going to chicken out first? Looks like RC's not going to let up and excel. Oh, and he hangs right outside. That's going to be pretty sketchy stuff. He seems like he's held the position for now. That's actually Phoenix Gecko is the guy he's battling against, who is now coming under pressure from John Waite. So it's all kicking off for the battle for P8 right now.
That was very clean actually through Aqua Minerali, and that side by side it worked somehow the turn before as well. But also there was an Italian heated battle in front of that with Flash and Crystals. So that's also got won by the Aston in this thing, but wow, that was very interesting. That was also a close one, and I don't think Crystals will be happy there. But now they're gonna go to to turn one, and it's all just fitting, Chief. Like, and Horsey seems like the loser of it.
Yeah, he lost 2 positions there heading into turn 1, and he's actually already out of DRS range of John Waite, so this is not going very well for RC, but he is in P10, so he's still got that points paying position to hold on to, but he does have a time penalty, and Eagle goes with that fresh front wing behind him.
Yeah, that's good to watch. Eagle goes always on pace, that guy. I don't know how he does it. We drove all the leagues together. He got like a half hour practice in, and he's putting laps after laps in the race. It's insane. That's like pure talent, I think. So it's now Persegale who got a really good exit on Pep man. And yeah, he's no way Pep gonna hold this. So it's Persegale who's gonna get the free air. So he might gonna prove us wrong that he did the good strat and he will have the best tires on the end. But he got a 6-second gap now to watch to Makender. So let's see, Chief.
Yeah, it's a big ask, isn't it? Like, I mean, we are just over the halfway point of the race, but I don't think two lap pressure hards is going to make that much of an impact on this race.
Yeah, but he might be onto something. That's why we sit here and he's driving in P3 in Tier 1, Chief. So,
well, you know, the other factor at play here is Kit is engineering Persegale.
Oh yeah, that's not great. Okay, we found.
It's over. It's over.
Man. Oh man, that's what you get when a Swede is invading the Finn, right? It's not good, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, they have one race together, at least one, I think, but I don't think this is going to be one of them. But you never know. Long way to go yet.
Oh, it seems that. Who's driving there? It's oh, it's Lars. Okay, Lars is he pitted. Does he have a front wing? He's battling State Farm. Okay, who's invisible? So let's see. Lars has a front wing again, so that's good. Now needs a safety car, but he might gonna be lapped. Oh, is he already lapped? No, I don't think so, but it's gonna be close. Am I right? Sorry. Lars is driving. Oh yeah, the train is coming. He's already. Christian is already on the tail of him, so he needs to let Christian pass. How's he get another 3 seconds? Oh, that's gonna cost him. And Christian again with a masterful drive, Chief. Like, wow.
Yeah, so far so good for Christian, but you know, it just takes one slip up and McKenna will be back on his case. 2.6 the gap from P1 to P2. McKenna doing his best to to creep into that. And yeah, the
It
gap
was
behind.
6.
Ooh,
Yeah,
4.7
it was
now.
6.
Yeah, that's huge. That is huge, actually. Well spotted.
Oh man,
Phoenix
that's what
Gecko.
you get of
Yeah.
300 days of sobriety, bro.
Yeah, and you know what? Maybe worth having a look at warnings for the top 3 drivers here.
Yeah, I will have a look. Oh,
I definitely think Percy Gilly picked up a couple on his last lap on those medium tires. 2.1 is the gap from McKender to Christian, so even McKender is making small gains here. Schletto picks up his first time penalty.
it seems Christian has 1 and Percy Gailey has 1. So.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
McKenna none, and P4 got 2. So Pep better watch out.
Yeah, and there is a nice battle here for P6. The 2 Italians going at it, Flash and X Crystals.
Yeah, that's on the edge. 2 Italians in their home country, like just a country inside a country, but it's all good. And John Wick is back to P8, like after he was off track like very early, right?
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
right.
a really
Yeah.
good comeback. And look at the gap from McKenna and Percy. Percy is nailing it down, so maybe you never know, Chu. Oh, there's that's RB. Who's it? It's Shieto, yeah. Shieto might lost some power there on the straight.
We checking.
But we're green again, so let's see. Yeah, it's under the 4-second mark. I think Persegali got something on his mind.
This is giving me Brazil vibes.
I don't remember, bro.
Let me remind you. The glory days, eh? Yep, so the race settling down a little bit now as we enter the final phase of the race. Christian leading the charge, 2.6, so he's picked up the pace again and checked McKender's fast run there. It looked like he had a few fast laps, catching up a little bit, but the gap is now increasing, 2.6, 2.7. Percy Gailey, however, is eating into this gap of his to P2, and he's 2 lap pressure tires, so you know he could still pick up P2 here, which is going to be huge in terms of the championship. Obviously, he would prefer to be P1, but I think he's a bit too far back for that, unless Christian makes a mistake of some kind. Pep Mapman in P4 though, that is pretty good, but he does have 2s behind him. 6.3 is the gap from P4 to P5, so that is a big gap as well. So we'll keep an eye on these gaps. There's quite a few big gaps forming in this race, unfortunately, but still exciting nonetheless.
Ooh, that might have been a warning from Tooch. I gotta check it, but it seems that the Finnish guys are really pushing each other, like to a limit, and Christian is just chilling in front with 65 battery. And I saw Tooch was under 10 on the straight and Mackinder as well, so that's an interesting one. Like, yeah, the gap is getting bigger this lap, so Mackinder might woke, Pasquale might woke Mackinder up, like. And yeah, fairly big gaps on the track, Chief.
Yeah, the closest battle I see is Crystal Flash and Phoenix Gecko and High RC for P9.
Oof, yeah, he's very close, Phoenix Gecko. He can smell RC. And RC got 6 seconds if I'm correct. Now?
Did you just say that?
Also,
did you just say he can smell RC?
He can smell RC. You know what? No, I didn't say that. No, I know. I would
rewind the tape.
No. RC.
Kit is saying in chat, tire drop off is huge.
Yeah, okay. It might be. on for something.
Yep, and he is engineering Persigilli, so maybe he does know something we don't know. We will find out soon enough. Yeah, that gap is starting to. He's still catching up on P2,
Sorry.
but he's not catching up just as fast as he was previously.
Lars was off track, but in front of Pep Padman, but I was switching scenes. But okay, he was a lapped car, so that's good. Yeah, he's in the 3-second mark now, my friend. So, and we still got 8 racing laps on the clock, including this one. So, 3.7 already from Super Mac. So, Christian has a walk in the park again. Really great pace from the guy. He's leading championship, right?
Yep, he was leading by 2 points, but obviously with this win today, it will increase that quite significantly, especially if Persigilli finishes in P3, as he is his closest competitor for the drivers, as it stands. And I want to ask you, Leps, you know, the importance of a race engineer. Like, I mean, how much of an advantage is that?
It's like 25%, I think. Something like that. I guess. Like, it's like 25% improvement or something. If you
I don't
got a
know.
good one.
Yeah, if you get a good one. I think it depends on the crew chief. I had Joel as my crew chief once, and it was detrimental to my mental health, and I don't think
Oh, Cockney got a penalty.
oh, Flash, yeah, Flash, that is not good for him because he has Crystals very close behind him, so that will lose him at least 1, maybe 2 positions by the end of this race.
So go on, you got Joel, and it was not helping you, I guess?
Yeah, I fired him after the race. I was like, never chief me again. Never. Although Kit did chief me and I won a race with him, so good times.
That Kit guy who's chiefing now, like the guy who's gaining on Super Mac.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's insane.
Yeah,
I mean,
is the gap.
I love like a race engineer like Ice, you know. I really like the calmness in your ears and just telling you the things you you need to know, not more, you know.
What did you say in his ears?
To hear him in my ears.
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah, no, bro, no. But like
said the
a calm voice would,
yeah.
but not too much information, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have to know. Like, I had sometime I have that. Like, if I'm engineering somewhere and I watch the race and I say, oh, Phoenix and Eagle are fighting now while I'm engineering P3, you know. Like, that's not working.
Jewel he says I heard that,
Yeah.
and he also says Ice just says shut up and drive.
Yeah, that's good coaching, right? Like, that's how it's
he
supposed
once
to
told
be.
me to shut the F up and drive, which I was pretty proud about.
Was that in Brazil?
It might have been, yeah.
The legendary. Wait, Passagelli went wide. I saw that. Is that his second warning? Yeah, it is, Chief. I saw it correctly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he is pushing.
Oh my
here,
eyes!
So.
Oh man, do you notice the difference of 300 days sobriety, bro? I'm seeing things, bro. I'm sharp. Should I come back driving again in like a couple of months and win a Tier 4 title or something, huh?
I think, yeah, you have to. I mean, that'll be the cherry on the cake.
Cake, yeah, okay. A cake is okay. Oh my god, look how close it is now, Chief. Oh man. Why is that Kid guy always right about these kind of things? It's very nerdy, but also, yeah, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, we're running out of laps is the thing, so it looks like P2 might be the best that Persigilli can get, but he does have a fast mechanic to make a move on, so he's out of ERS right now. Once he gets in that ERS range, he'll go into harvesting mode, and then he'll be set up for that attack and try to take that P2 spot from his Finnish compatriot. I don't even know what that word means, but I'm gonna stick with
it might be a thing. But we got 3 battles now till the last lap, Chief. Very interesting now. We got Phoenix against Horsey. and we got weights against Crystals and Flash. That's an interesting one with the penalty on the line. And we got Percy who is closing in now. So we have some entertainment till the end now. If Percy not gonna take the third warning. Hello, Mr. Chief Doggo.
Yeah, she was just rooting for Christian there.
Yeah, exactly. So the gap is not in DRS yet, and Makender is Makender is saving. Yeah, such a smart driver. He's now used 5% on the straight, but 10%. But he saved 60 in the beginning of the straight, and now Percy is under 10%. So, but in a second. So this is gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah,
and now
Percy,
coming to the straight, is Chris is the three-way battle from the two Italians and the Frenchman. It's not a joke. It's a real thing. Let's see how this gonna be. John is not big on battery. Crystals is, and Flash is also not. But does Crystal want to take the lead, or he's saying I'm fine? P6 is what I'm gonna get at max, so might be.
Yeah, John Wick's having a wee look there, try to put Crystals off his game, but Crystals keeping the head down. It looks like John Wick is looking pretty pacey here, and may see a move from him in the next few laps.
Do you also see the same as me, Chip? Or what?
Percy Galley on the back.
Oh, if you look a bit up. Some clouds.
Oh, really? Oh yeah. Great clouds up in there. I think it's maybe a bit too late, yeah, but and what is that? That is
Crystals?
Yeah, Crystal. But I saw it was actually Eagle Goose picking up a penalty there and a yellow flag in the process. I thought that was Christian for a moment.
Oh no. I mean, Eagle is also not nice, but he's still fighting for a point, so. But, oh no, it's 10 seconds now the gap, but it's also the penalty for Crystals. John Wick is laughing. He might go for it now on Crystals, on the straight. He's using his whole battery. Crystals let him go. He doesn't defend with his battery, he keeps it. So John Wick's gonna go for P6 or even more, but the laps are running out. And he seems very pacey. If John Wick is setting his sights on things, he's very fast.
Yeah, just think of what he what he gets a penalty himself. That was a huge cut. So this race for P6 is back on. It's even Stevens.
Was this a commentator curse? Oh man.
Yeah, it's horrible when that happens, isn't it? Especially when you're in these tight battles.
Oh my god. Like, Percy is on the back of Makender, and now it's saving time and might be up and on it. He's gonna pass Mack on the straight, and he's gonna be a virtual P2. Very nice. Can he gap Mack on the fresher tires? Like, oh man, that kid guy. What? We need, oh man. Like, he did this not on purpose, you know, and now he's gonna say, I knew this gonna happen. You know? Like, yeah. I know tire degradation, you know, like.
He was sweating it there, I bet you.
Yeah, he said from stay out, maybe save the car. Oh, no, pit now. And then, okay, now it's Waits going on the inside of Flash. Flash is defending. Waits was just doing the scared. So, it's now the train, all 3 seconds, Chief, all to fight for. Maybe you can put up the screen what the penalties are, so the viewers can see what the penalties are actually worth, because we only see a penalty flag at the moment.
Yeah, it's 3 seconds for everyone apart from Horrorcy and Phoenix Gecko on 6 and Schledo on 9.
So the Rolex award goes to Schledo at the moment. The Rolex time penalty award. Now Makender is on 8/10 on the beginning of the straight with the same amount of ERS, and they're both using it to the maximum. And I don't think you're gonna get that much of time if you're all both using it to the maximum with DRS. So Percy took the initiative, and now might just hold on to the lead. For P2, of course. But.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this battle for P6 again as they head down the start-finish straight. DRS opens for Waits and X Crystals, but I think is Waits too far back. He's closing in rapidly. He's going to go for the inside line. And it looks like he's got to move down before the corner, and they go very close. Oh, and it looks like Flash is going to come back at him. Oh, there's a bit of... Yeah, I don't know what
He's
happened
on the
there.
inside. He's on, I'm watching on the car of John Wick. He got of Crystals. He got perfect sight on it from his cockpit view. But now the battle seems to be done and dusted. They go back to the train form. So that was fun to watch.
And this is the penultimate lap, so one lap remains after this one. So who is going to come out top in this battle for P6? As Christian looks like he's going to win this race for Percy Gillian P2. McKenna still has a chance at that P2, but he looks like he's too far back,
Yeah, same amount of ERS, so no, he's not going to cut it before the corner. No. Or it must be by a Max Verstappen-like Sen in the same turn, but no. Does not have what it takes, right? Huh?
Yeah, and looking at this battle for P6, Crystal's the guy with the most ERS, 67%, whereas Wits and Flash are floundering a little bit in that.
There we go.
Yep, there you go. Fedivar activating the ERS as soon as he came out of that final corner, but I think he might be too far back to make a move here on this start-finish straight. McKenna as well, too far back.
He might also be too high in wings, it seems like, because he was losing like a lot on the straight to the guys. I was not even getting closer.
Yeah, and there's not really an opportunity to overtake here. Oh, and he sends it deep into the second chicane, and that will not help him on the exit.
We might want to go to our winner, Mr. Chief, because he's now going to the last two turns.
Yeah, it's been glory, glory all the way for Christian as he makes his way through the final corner and controlled the race from the get-go. Percy Gelly going to follow him closely behind P2, but Christian cross the line. That's a statement, Leps.
Yeah.
That's a statement.
That's a really big statement. Pitting with the P3 guy and gap him very, like 5 seconds, controlling the race. But it's Pep who's going P4. What a class drive. What a improvement that guy got.
Yeah, great stuff from him.
Came close to him, like 1.6 at the end. So let's see. It seems that John Wick got this in the back, or I cursed him before. He might be. No, okay, he got this. They're gonna finish like they're driving right now. So that's also a great battle, fun to watch. 6, 7, 8. The Italians losing to the one Frenchie. That's unlucky, but yeah, things happen, you know. And Harshi in P9. He got 6 seconds, if I'm correct, right? It's Eagle who got P10 on track.
Yeah, Eagle going up to P10 in the dying moments of this race. Is he going to steal a point?
No fuel.
Yeah, looks like Phoenix.
He's out of fuel. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, fuel done.
Yeah, Phoenix Scarecrow is out, and he's lost out on a P10 because of that. That means Eagle Ghost is our final guy across the line to pick up points, and that will help out the McLaren boys for the constructors. But the Drivers' Championship is heading the way of Christian. Full points for him today after a glorious pole and controlling the race all the way to the finish line.
I think that's a bit for seeing, like, if the title is going to it, the driver's title is going to him, Chief, like the championship. But he made some points, 7 points on Percy Daily today, but a lot to play for the rest of the season. So, but 1-2 for the championship leaders. That's
yeah, big points for Ferrari as well today for the constructors.
Yeah, and don't forget for McLaren. He snagged that last point, so 26 for McLaren. Eagle goes pick 1, so there's the nice podium to see with 3 great drivers with a big I don't know the English word at the moment, Chief, so help me with the standings or something.
Yeah, there we go. The standings are on screen for all to see. Christian P1 in the end, P2 Percy Gilly, McAnder in P3, and Pep Man, I have to say, maybe driver of the day performance from him. Started P5 and gets himself up to P4 in a pretty tough grid. Touge P5 in the end, picking up 2 positions after starting the racing P7, and John Waits losing a few positions there in the opening stint of the race, but managing to get himself up to P6 even with that time penalty. Flash is the second fastest Italian today in Italy, and X Crystals unfortunately is the slowest Italian, shall we say, RRC P9 in the end, which is a pretty
I'm
good result for him considering some of the incidents he got himself involved in earlier in the race, and he goes with that final points paying position. What a race, Leps, what a race.
It's always nice to see some car racing at the Imola circuit. And I think John Wick was very fast today. I didn't think we saw the top of his skill level at this track. I think he also really likes it, if I'm correctly from the past. But yeah, that was excellent racing. Like very nice. Aqua Minerale, some side by side action. So no safety car. So Lars will be mad. But yeah, things happen, Chief. Things happen.
Things happen, and we are joined in the comms booth by none other than the championship leader. It is Christian, who picks up an emphatic victory once again, and what a result after last week's race, which didn't go quite the way you planned it, but back on track this week. And yeah, I think you were sick last week, or was it the week before?
No, that was 3 weeks ago, I think.
3 weeks ago, so you're well over that. You're well recovered.
Uh,
Yeah, that was a great pole position from you. I mean, you were what 4 tenths or 6 tenths clear of
I think it was five.
five,
Yeah.
yeah, 5 tenths. So I mean, you made a statement there, and then in the race just controlled the race. I mean, I think the most crucial point of that race was the pit stops. Had you already picked out your pit kind of window and stuck to it?
Well, I just kind of went after what the tire wear was telling me, and it was surprisingly good. I must say. But I mean, it was lap 13. I could go one lap more, maybe. Well, I could go only one lap more if I wanted to, but I had just broken DRS to Mackenna coming into the last corner, so I just thought may as well do it now before he does it and undercuts me.
Yeah, were you worried at all from Persigelli, who stayed out late? Obviously, yeah, that undercut from you then meant the gap was quite huge, but it looked like he did have the pace there on everybody in the final stint of the race. Was that a concern at all, or were you happy enough with gap?
I was, yeah. I mean, I was very happy with the gap that I had, but I was a bit concerned because I was on 2 warnings and I didn't know how fast he was on the new tires or the fresher tires, sorry. So I was just kind of eking around the sketchy corners, track limit wise, and yeah, it it worked out. Thankfully.
Okay, well, I have to
Yeah,
ask you. Next race, Melbourne. It is a sprint race. So how are you feeling about that one? Usually it's pretty chaotic race out there.
Oh, well, I Melbourne is one of the like 3 tracks that I enjoy driving, so hopefully I'm not gonna zone out and smack into the wall again.
Lepson, over to
yeah.
Yes.
you.
Let's not do that, Christian. Like,
Yeah, no.
we saw some really masterclassy drive from you today again, Christian. It was painful to watch to see you dominate again, but congrats. But yeah, no, that was
Sorry.
nah. You did great, my friend. But Percy did also really well. Did you? So you really didn't know like the tires were degrading a lot, or did you like just see from okay, they're not great anymore? Let's pit.
W- I think I looked lap 5 and then I looked again lap 10 and I thought, okay, it's not too bad and I could kind of well, I suck at math, so there was a problem there, but I could kind of half calculate that I I could make it around lap 12, 13, 14, so I just had a somewhat pit window there.
And so you did, and it was a convincing win at the end because you both came out of the pits like with Makender, and then you were the guy in front already, or did you already have the second gap, or?
Yeah, but I think I had just eked it out to 1.1 or just 1 second flat before the pit.
Yeah, that's one thing, and then extending it, I think, very well done. So we'll love to see you race in Melbourne next week, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy your evening.
Thank you. You too.
See you
Okay,
later.
Christian,
Bye, bye,
cheers
bye,
for
bye.
that. GG on the win, and it's over to Fedevara, who started the race in P8 and finished P8. Fedevara, how does it feel to be the slowest Italian in Italy right now?
Well, I wasn't actually the slowest Italian. There was also my friend. So
Is that why you
Oh,
brought him?
scared.
yeah, no, but
Okay.
actually, yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed because yeah, well, I've got points, but the thing is, I was with a TT setup and I had no strain light speed. Like I was on wings 45 and 40, and I asked Christian what wings he was using, and he was like on 28, 25. So yeah,
Lepson actually picked up on that, at the latter part of the race there. He saw you struggling for top end speed on the long straight there.
yeah,
So that's
yeah. I was like on first sector, I was getting 5 tenths to the other, also the second one because I could just brake as late as possible, like probably 10 to 15 meters. But then on the straight, I was losing everything, like 8 tenths without the DRS, and with the DRS and the guy had without it, I was gaining 1 tenth
wow.
with
Yeah, it's
DRS
insane.
deployment. So
I
that's
saw it
insane.
on the
Yeah.
straight. You had like 25% more battery than John and the other guy,
Yeah,
and
but I couldn't.
the
Yeah.
Flash guy, but you were losing on the straight. It was
Yeah,
funny.
I was losing. Yeah, it was
It
crazy.
was
But
funny to
also, yeah,
see. But,
I was talking also to Lars that you would expect on this track to higher wings might be better, but it's
yeah.
not. We know in this game it's like that. So yeah, quite disappointed because I think the pace was there, also to P5, but I lost so much time behind the drivers because I literally couldn't overtake them, and with also being faster. But yeah, but at least good points. So I had fun.
Uh,
Yeah, I cannot remember the last race you finished in the points that I commentated. So congrats on that.
Thank
I
you. I'm honored.
I have a
Uh,
question. I have a question. Is
Yep.
Imola in Italy or is it in San? I know
Yeah, it is.
it's in
No,
San Marino,
it's
but is
not in
San
San
Marino
Marino. No, no, it's not in San Marino.
right? Okay, there we go.
oh,
Is that if I remember historically, they had to put it because they couldn't name, two Italian trucks,
Oh,
so they
okay,
had to name
okay,
it
okay.
San Marino.
oh.
Yeah, and also because it's, Emilia Romagna, it's close to San Marino, so that's why they named that.
FIFA.
So
Oh,
yeah,
Chief, I
that's
remember the
why.
name now. Now the race is over. Alta Variante. Yeah, that was it.
Okay, okay, well,
Uh,
okay, that was not
well,
the name of the Grand Prix, but of the corner, but yeah, okay.
but like we were discussing, crystals, like is aqua minerale, is that like a fancy thing to say, like flat water or not?
Yeah, 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 like
Oh
mineral
man,
water.
Chief,
Yeah, it's
we were
yeah.
joking about it, Chief, but it's just true,
Huh?
bro.
Well, it's
Oh
not
man,
like fancy way, but yeah, if you want to put it that way, yeah.
great
Like you
man.
just say water, so that's aqua. But yeah, if you want to say like you got
Minerale.
minerals, I think yeah, it's yeah.
Very nice. Always a pleasure to watch you race. I always mocking a bit about you making fun, but you're my favorite
Well,
Italian driver, right? You know that, right?
thank you. That's well, we actually got for 3 to 4 Italians, so that's a pleasure to be your
Yeah, but I
favorite
don't care
one.
about the rest. You're my favorite, bro.
Yeah.
But no, no, but you know that.
Also,
But
just
nice,
yeah.
nice to see.
Also a
Yeah.
little bit of spin-off, but I've got so mad with the pings, on SLR. Like I was looking for it, I've been like 5 minutes saying, okay, who's pinged me? But yeah, there was anything. So like
Happy
I saw the
April Fool's Day.
circle was a little bit, it was a little bit weird, but I thought, okay, just Discord maybe is bugged, so but it wasn't. So
No,
thank
it was a pretty chaotic. Like
you.
Chief was not able to make a lobby, and then he did the famous thing, like put the game
Yeah, and
out.
also I think the timing, time zone was wrong, probably the bot, because
Yeah, yeah.
to me looked 8:30. So yeah,
April
it's
Fool's Day. We planned that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
thank
got you,
you.
bro. We got you. So,
Yeah.
what you think of next week, my friend?
What's
Melbourne.
next track? Melbourne. Well, it's one of my favorites actually. So,
Oh
well,
man.
I'll pick the right setup with a fairly amount of straight line speed. So yeah, but I think it's a very good track, honestly. Probably one of my favorites. So
Sounds
looking
like a
forward
plan
to
to me.
waiting. Yeah,
Yep. Sounds like a plan to me. Like Fede on the good setup, Chief. What can go wrong, huh?
Exactly, yeah.
nothing.
So
Thank
it was a
you.
pleasure to see you race again, Fede. Congrats on the point. Unlucky that the wings were a bit too high, but
A little bit, yeah, just a little bit.
happens to the best of us. We see it. So
Yeah,
take care, my
I
friend.
had to nerf myself, kind of. So
Exactly, bro.
that's why.
Exactly.
But
Okay,
yeah,
look,
thank
So
you guys for commentating. So looking
yeah,
no
forward to
problem, my
seeing the
friend.
look
stream.
forward to seeing you next week,
So,
Fedivar in
yep,
Australia for the sprint race.
yeah.
Get ready for that.
Also, yeah, I have to give some credit, to Joel. He's not gonna race for the end of the season for setup issues. So I
Mm,
race for him.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds like an improvement to me. But let's see how that's gonna pan out. Nah, Joe is my
Yeah.
favorite British driver, so I cannot
Yeah.
make jokes of that. So
But yeah. So thank you guys and see you.
Yeah, as they
no
say in
problem, my
Italy,
friend.
sayonara,
Yeah. Yeah.
Sayonara, sayonara.
Yeah. So,
au
yeah.
revoir.
Oh, see you. Bye bye.
See you, mate.
Let's bring in our last interviewee of this race. Lars of the Red Hot Lovers joining us in the commentator's booth. What have you got to say for yourself, young man?
Screw this track, screw this game, honestly.
The mic is yours.
No, I'm not even going to go. I just can't. I'm at the same stage as Max Verstappen right now. I'm just apathetic to the whole thing. My mind was gone after quali. 3 seconds off pole. The field spread is like ridiculous. And I know it's not your fault. We only had so many signups, but you go in and you're just sort of thinking, well, we're not even fighting for major points or anything at this point. But I'm fine with that. I have people I'm close to, and I'm fine battling them. Setup was terrible. You'd think a track like Imola would reward high wings because it's very twisty and turny. Nope, apparently not. So had no straight line speed. Game kept on freezing during quali, and then whenever I think it was Waltz's car went off track, I tried to ghost through it. My game froze for about 5 seconds while I was ghosting through his car, which made me lose about 3 or 4 positions. So that was fun. Tried to convert to the one stop, was battling with Larson. He lost in under brakes, broke my front wing. And from that point, I was just poodling around, constantly off the pace and lapped by about half the field. So, yeah, not a good day, all things considered.
Yeah, that was very painful to watch a bit because I saw you were really trying to stay in line without pitting, so you would have the hards if you could get your end plate fixed. But a bit later, I saw you without end plate. How was the downforce then?
Understeery, just
Yeah, that's not great.
and of course it was my right. If it had been my left side end plate, it wouldn't have been a bother. But except for maybe going down to Joachim in the rally. But of course it was the right side, which means all the left-hand turns are much harder. And of course, Imola is a anti-clockwise track, so you're constantly turning left. So that was fun. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Like
very...
everyone, like I'm looking in the chat there, and it's like there's just nothing that can be done.
Yeah, maybe we
try your
gonna be
best, but
saved, Lars. Lars, maybe we gonna be saved by the new update game, and we got like 4 tiers again next season. You never know.
That's what concerns me. Like every time we get to the stage, no, not the fact that we have 4 tiers. Like that would be great if we did, but
I
let's
know
be
what you
realistic,
mean.
Laps. And you and I both know that's not going to happen. Like everyone around this time drops off the game because they know there's another one coming. But everyone
Yeah.
also knows this year that there's no hope of a new engine. There's not going to be any massive reworks. It's a DLC tacked on to F125, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's like mostly cosmetic.
Yeah,
like maybe
really
I'm proven wrong. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm proven wrong, and they do some major handling changes, which would be great and all. But realistically, if this is the only amount of cars we're getting at this stage of 25, and people know we're not getting a new game until 27, I wouldn't hold your breath. I'd think maybe 2 tiers on the first season back.
Yeah, oh no, I will be happy with that. But
I think that's the best you can hope for, but that's if you're lucky. Like, genuinely.
yeah, like it seems now like Chief sent me the popularity list of games in Steam, right, Chief? Like, it was not that high at the moment, so yeah, we got to fight for our right, and now we're doing it with 1 tier. I think that's a very long time ago that we had 1 tier driving. So, and the gaps were big. Yeah, you can say that like that's happening. So yeah, unlucky race for you, my friend. But next week we got a beautiful circuit again for you. So
Which one are we on to next?
how do you think about Melbourne?
I'm all right with it, I guess.
Sprint race.
It's an, oh god, well, it's an okay track for me. Imola's never been a happy hunting ground for me, personally. It's always been a bit of a weird track. It's twisty, but you're meant to have low wings. It uses ridiculous amounts of fuel, whereas other tracks like Monza and all, where you'd think you'd use a lot of fuel with all the acceleration, doesn't. So I don't know. Imola's always been a bit of a bogey track, so we'll keep going. We'll see how we go. Might as well. I've been sticking around this long, so.
Yeah, that's what I like about you. Also, when you're in races, you don't put the car in the garage and you quit. You're always there till the bitter end. So I applaud you for that, my friend. And more luck next week for you, I hope.
You've been saying that all season. I feel like it's a bit of a jinx against me at this point, Lepson.
It's just my second commentary, bro. Come on. You cannot do that to me.
No, that's okay.
My intentions are pure, my friend. My intentions are pure. So good luck, my friend.
Anyway,
and,
see you, Ranga.
See you next week, man.
All right,
Take care.
See you soon. Yep. So that's it. We'll wrap it up, but we will say a nod to Pep Matman, who was driver of the day today. I think we reckon we'll give it to Pep Matman.
Yeah, Pep was a really good shout. And I think the top guys are just a bit faster than the rest. No, there's some guys who can join that, but I think today Pep was in P4, like really, really showing a mature drive, and also a side note from the pace of John Wick was also really great. So it was fun to watch.
Yep, it sure was. So that's round 7 in the bag. Christian now leading the championship by around about 10 points. I think the constructors though is still looking like it's let's double check this, but yeah, I think Ferrari should still be leading the way, but I think McLaren making big gains there with that massive points they picked up from Christian, and Eagle with that 1 point might come in pretty handy by the season's end. So yeah, next week, as we've said already, we're heading to Australia for a sprint race. And then 2 races left after that one, so we really are getting to the business end of the season. Things are starting to hot up a bit, both drivers and constructors, both on the line, and yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this all pans out, and hopefully we'll have a pretty full grid next race for the sprint one. Leps, it has been a pleasure doing the comms with you once again. Appreciate it muchly. No doubt we'll hear from you
Same
again
here,
soon.
bro. Always an honor. Always an honor. You can get me out of the basement anytime you need me. So
yeah, you can go back in your hole now, and we will.
I will.
We will let you know when you're needed again, good sir. But yeah, that's it from us. Good night, everyone, and thanks for watching. We are SLR, and our yeah.
Yes.
Good night.
See ya.
Bye.